Okay, look, it looks like the races are off and running. I'm sure we'll see that in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, I see Ognos is a little behind for me.
Yeah, Demon just started for me. He's at 5 seconds, and then Ognos is going now.
Yeah, I'll refresh. I have about a 10-second discrepancy.
Elad Champ is pretty good. I'm a fan of Elad Champ.
Alright, looks like I got it now.
Seems Elad. Ah.
Okay, I'm about 40 seconds on Demon Hunter.
I'm 30. I'm 40 now. So.
Okay, cool.
I'm
not too
30.
okay.
I'll tell you when I get to 40 on Ognos. Now.
Alright. Yeah, I got a little bit of buffering on Ognos, so now. Oh yeah, I keep buffering on Ognos.
Yeah, I think he streams quite a high bitrate and at like 60 FPS. Is Ognos partnered? He is partnered. Oh,
yes,
yeah, his stream just went weird for me. Ognos have been partnered for quite a while now, actually. Yeah, Ognos, I had a fair bit of buffering there. It might just be.
Yeah, I went down.
Maybe as much as you.
Gonna reload a stream again. He was actually my first sub.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good emotes as well. Lowers quality. I shouldn't need to. Like it should be. It shouldn't. It's out of the question. It's not my internet. Okay, I might have to. Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna help much. I mean,
yeah.
Like if he's dropping frames, it doesn't matter what level we're on.
Exactly. Cool. I've put him on high, and then I'll just need to.
Alright, both of them have a titanium rapier on my end, but yeah, I basically went from them being even to Demon Hunter being about 30 seconds ahead. So.
Yeah, Demon Hunter's about 30 seconds ahead for me as well, so I've got a feeling it's Ognos' internet and not myself. His bitrate's not too high for me. I'm not having this conversation. I get very offended when people say someone's bitrate's too high for me ever since I moved back into the city.
I mean, I'm dropping frames and he's on medium and he's doing 600 or, 700 bitrate. It's not that.
Yeah, Stack is saying he's dropping frames. That's fine. It's not so bad that we can't kind of tell what's going on.
Yeah, the only problem is it's going to be hard to get a good idea of where they are.
Yeah, comparatively.
To each other.
Well, I mean, neither of them is reset, so at least we've got that kind of as a marker.
Yeah, because we might get to the point where if Demon Hunter finishes, we won't have any idea at all if Ognos isn't with us. Basically, Ognos might finish, and he'll still be on like 4-2 for us.
Yeah.
Keeps up. Just to remind everyone, there is a Necronancer Discord, and there's now a Discord for the Necrobot, which has replaced SRL for us as a way to race. Now you can race with no streaming requirement too. If you don't feel like streaming, you just want to get in there and race. We race seated for the most part. And there's also daily speedrun seeds where we get a blind seed and we race those just to see how well we do. And in fact, there's cash prizes available until season 4 starts. $50 for the fastest daily speedrun and $50 for the most races done. So
Yeah, the bot's really good as well. Like, I used it for the first time last night. We had some pretty big races going on. There were 5 or 6 people in there. An IPB'd on a seeded speedrun.
I saw that. Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not that bad. It was like, I think it was by like 8 seconds. Yeah, hang on. Have you definitely seen this seed? So that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I don't know when you could have. Like, because you're not supposed to be able to. Like, you're basically there's so many seeds that unless the randomness is completely screwed, then probably shouldn't see anything. Oh, he did it himself. Like, so when he was waiting for them to start, he put in the seed.
Oh, right, okay.
Ahead of time.
So you were just saying Sebastian. Okay, fair enough. I was a little bit concerned for a second there. Because no one's going to beat him. I don't know, man. I mean, Pants has really been putting down some good times with the race, but Spooty too, as far as I'm aware. Yeah.
Well, let's see. So Pantsler last night put up a 6:08 on the daily speedrun.
And then you beat him like a 6:01, like 5 minutes later.
But he wasn't aware that it had to be blind.
Yeah.
So he reset and he fought the Shriner. Which is probably not something that you... I mean, in a daily, fighting the Shriner is kind of risky.
Yeah. What we normally like with these, the thing with the Necrobot, it is an honor system basically. There's no way to, for the prizes we are going to ask for verification for like the fastest.
I did take a screenshot because I knew it was the fastest.
Yeah, I think you screenshot, replay, file, whatever. But you know, get in there and race. It's super good, and it's a great way to practice as well. I hadn't raced in quite a while, so I was a bit rusty, but like even I managed to pull out some decent times. Like I was happy with that 7:07. In fact, no, it was like 7:03.
Honestly, the best part is this: every day you get to talk about a seed. You get to say, "Hey man, did you find this on this seed?"
Yeah, that's the best thing. Like having a daily speedrun seed is the best thing that's happened to us in the Necrodancer community in quite a while. We haven't talked about this race at all. And they're both in Zone 4.
Because we were kind of dealing with Ognos' stream, but it looks like it caught up, and it looks like he's slightly ahead because
of the time difference.
Yeah. He looks like he put together a pretty bad dead ringer here, and
yeah, it looks a little bit spooky. I don't think that's the recommended route. I'm just skipping this forward for you guys.
It looks like Ognos has it. He's got the blast helm. He's got extra time. He has the bombs.
I wish I knew the key combination for this, because I'm having to right click on the VLC window.
Going to be like alter control right to skip ahead.
Maybe? It is not. Yeah, it's neither of those. God damn it. Okay, so Ognos won. Oh no, spoilers, what am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
And
that'll be it right there.
But to be fair, I wasn't that off. Cool, so Ognos takes the first one, so he's got at least a point out of this, which he did need. But
yeah, it might actually, you know, the point is actually might be really crucial, even if he loses the next two. If he manages to beat Mantis, he can secure 4 points, which might be enough to advance. It all depends on what happens with, yeah, it's gonna be tricky to kind of unravel this. Wow, he actually beat him by about 30 seconds.
30 seconds, wow, okay, that shows you how important a part the stream delay had to play there.
Yeah, so
shut up, Grom.
So the cool thing about like the seeded races, and you can just kind of like talk about that in the speedruns, is that you get a good sense of what seeded racing actually means, because you have like you can see how it can vary. A lot of it depends on, did you get the lucky charm, when did you get the lucky charm, did you check the shop, because sometimes you end up with like, I did the daily speed run yesterday, and I ended up with titanium rapier and a ring of might, and then people were talking about like they had phasing, and I'm like, okay, where'd you get phasing? That kind of stuff like that. I got dagger phasing and phasing. Like what? I ran it with the titanium rapier and ring of might. So yeah, the everyone ends up with the same stuff, because it's like, oh look, there's a 1/1 Shrine of Darkness right next to the beginning, but it all kind of diverged from there.
Cool. So Ognos is just gonna lower his bitrate quickly. I don't know if his stream's gonna go down or not. Hopefully no. It does depend how you've got your OBS set up.
Alright, looks like he lowered it. Let me go back to source quality so there's no delay.
Yeah, I'm gonna generate his stream again.
It looks like he lowered it down to about 800.
Yeah, you don't need a particularly high bitrate for Necrodancer, thankfully. I should know.
Obsidian Longsword and Courage in that daily speedrun. Right, yeah.
I had a titanium spear, and I think it was War. But I now can't remember.
Oh my god, a Dagger of Frost.
Dagger of Frost, woohoo! I quite like the Dagger of Frost. Jack's not a fan.
No, I'm not a fan. I'm with Eli on that one. It's not a particularly good weapon. I'm not a fan of daggers in general.
Oh, but they both took it, so.
Yeah, I mean, you would take it. The problem is it can actually hurt you on boss fights. Like, it's good on...
That's true.
It's good on death metal. But what happens if you get deep blues? There's quick kills that you might be able to pull off with it, but you can't throw it. Same thing in Core Riff. In fact, it's actively, like, terrible Core Riff. You know what?
Oh, never mind.
Class Longsword there.
Really?
Ognos says no! Ognos says no! Ognos says no Glass Longsword. He says, you know what? I'm almost 30 seconds faster. I don't need to do glass.
I can't.
All right,
agree.
so there are quick kills you can do for deep blues. We kind of don't know the dagger quick kills anymore, because once you could throw them, what was the point? Yeah, like oh yeah, I have a 3. It used to be like, I have an obsidian dagger. I need to learn how to most quickly get to the king now. Now it's like I could just throw it from the row 1. So what's the point?
Yeah.
Dagger Frost kind of loses its effectiveness late. The biggest problem is Golems in Zone 4, because you can't actually one-shot them, or do the 2 shots because of the goo. So if you have, it's a little bit better if you manage to have boots. The other thing is that it doesn't synergize with Blast Helm. It's actually an anti-synergy. The Blast Helm will melt your dagger.
It's the dumbest thing.
Speaking of, there's the dagger melted for Demon Hunter. He just took that fireball. Lasers. Oh yeah. And so now that's the other thing. Now you just have a dagger. Oh.
Okay. That's a little bit spooky. Blood Spear and could get the War as well.
War.
You gotta switch. You gotta switch that out. Like, I like the Dagger of Frost, but you've gotta switch that out.
Blood Spear and the Ring of War. I would probably just take the Ring of War. Maybe.
You think?
It kind of makes it more annoying to use the dagger because you knock back things, but
yeah.
So it used to be a little more annoying because so Demon Hunter switches. It used to be a little more annoying, right? Because
I don't like Demon not grabbing the Ring of War either. I just can't agree with that. We have at this point just proven that, like, Ring of War, there are next to no negative downsides.
Plus one damage is so huge, especially when you're on one. So
Yeah,
that's
and the
interesting.
knockback
you
as
can
well.
You can throw the Dagger of Frost on Coral Rift, and it doesn't freeze. He teleports before it freezes him.
Alright,
So that's
okay.
interesting.
I did
Interesting.
something.
It doesn't work on the King though.
Yeah, I did something really dumb in the daily yesterday where like on the Conga fight, where I was like, this is something you learn super early, but I placed down a bomb to take out Conga, and then as he was standing on the bomb, it was going to explode next beat, I hit him with my titanium cat.
Oh yeah.
I'm just sat there like, what am I doing?
And it's so easy to do in Melody too, because you hit him automatically, like if you jump away. So Ognos took Darkness, and I can't really agree with taking Darkness in Zone 3. It's so much harder to...
So spooky.
It's so spooky, and it's so much harder to find a ring. You only have a few shops. Yeah, he's spooked now.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't want anything to do with this.
He's gonna get his... Oh, he's gonna try for Leprechaun, but it looks like he either already got it or he doesn't have enough.
He doesn't already have it, but so there must just not be enough in the pile. He's gonna go into the shop. I think he's trying
There's
to
a Miner's Cap.
Oh.
No, he's got Miner's Cap. Okay, he realizes too late. he realizes too late that he's got the blood shovel, but he's like, oh yeah, I can't do this. Kind of a rare. Oh, there goes.
Check.
Oh, no, there it goes. He blew up his shard.
Okay, so he has to find his. Yeah, dude, you have to go to your shop. You have to.
No, now he.
Okay, so he's got 3 bombs and he has to make them all perfect.
This is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough to. No, he's fucked it. He's fucked it.
And then the white skeleton rider out of nowhere. In the meantime, Demon powering on ahead. He picked up the Miner's Cap too, but he's got a titanium flail.
Yep, a titanium flail in Zone 4. The Miner's Cap is just asking for you to die. Like, he has to take this super slowly, but he doesn't really have the luxury. So the flail in Zone 4 has quite a few problems. One, you get unless you're right next to the Blade Masters, you can't actually activate them. As you see right now, he's having trouble with this. So he has to like activate them in a specific way.
Try and catch up.
The other thing is that if you are next to a Warlock, there are just certain situations where you have to hit the Warlock and get teleported. And the last issue that I have are the golems there, especially with. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Especially with only 2 damage there, it takes forever. It's gonna leave goo everywhere. A lot of times you just kind of want to not hit the golems.
Yeah, if you have to back off after hitting all those golems, then it's just bad news bears. That's a nice little shot for him though. Picks up an obsidian long. Yep. The ballet shoes, which in any other situation I'd probably be like, oh well, god damn it. But with an obsidian weapon can help you out a lot. Just on the off chance, then he picked up something else.
You see that a lot in the less experienced racers too, where they have trouble just not dropping their beam.
Gets hit by that golden spider, loses. He's got a shard instead of his glass shovel.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. He's gonna have a slow Necrodancer fight if he can't find any bombs now. That glass shovel, you can actually do a quick Necrodancer fight with only 2 bombs because you can dig him.
Yeah.
You can dig him out with the thing. But he's got all the time in the world to check everything. I mean...
Yep, just has to take it reasonably slow and just relax.
He handled the confusion there, but he did get hit by the black bat.
Yep, I'm just a little bit spooked by this wall pig. Yeah, okay. He managed to get past it. With wall pigs like that, there's kind of a point of no return. At some point, you just have to move past it. Free spell? You gotta take the free spell for 40. Yeah, there you go. For 40 gold, you've got to take it.
He can bail you. He has all the time in the world. He can. It's kind of annoying for Dead Ringer because you have to like sit there forever.
Yeah.
But you know, if he gets stuck, he can just pop that, and he'll be able to get out of the situation.
Yeah, doing the a variation of the regular strat here. Continuing to vary the strat.
He needed no.
Oh wow, he pulled it off. He looked pretty good as well.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Opens a red chest, finds a holster. You've got to just try for a ring of phasing there. There's no point in going for the bombs. Like,
go for the ring of phasing. Go
like,
for a
ring
bomb
of phasing.
spell.
Yeah, exactly. Worst case scenario, you get a bomb spell, and
what he's going for there is he's going for either a triple bomb pickup or the blast helm.
Yeah, and you can also get a single bomb pickup. Invert confirmed that for us yesterday, unfortunately. So a single bomb pickup out of a red chest is totally possible.
Meanwhile, look what Ognos has on the other side. He's running the rifle, man.
A rifle, glass armor, a ring of protection. I mean,
yeah, kind of like the least synergistic build possible. Like,
it's like, okay, I've just got a bunch of stuff.
If only he had phasing to go along with his infernal torch, he would just be completely useless. And that orange scroll, which means if he ever gets tired of the rifle, he can just get a random dagger.
Okie doke, well there you go. Demon's gonna tie this up at 1, which he needed to do. He did not want to drop a full set of points against Ognos when they're both.
And now both of these are guaranteed to get 1 point out of this race.
Yep, they're both guaranteed a point. So this next race is it's for all the stuff.
Marbles, burritos.
Yeah, marbles is what I wanted to say, but I forgot the word.
That race was a lot more watchable. A 9-minute time for a Demon Hunter. That's pretty solid. Looks like he's kind of overcome his issues. Honestly, he had a pretty poor showing in CoNDEur Season 3.
Yeah, Season 3 was a bit rough for him. The first CoNDEur as well, I think he did have other stuff on, and I think that kind of hampered him a little bit. Because he had to, like, he was up pretty late and that kind of thing. But I think this time around it's a lot more convenient for him. I think he would have been disappointed with his race against Mantis yesterday to have not taken at least a point or taken it to a tiebreaker. But this has been a pretty strong showing so far.
Yeah, if you can do 9 minutes every time, you can rack up a surprising number of wins, even against really top tier competition, even against people that can almost guarantee like sub 8s.
Yeah, exactly.
Because people die, man. People have to reset on seeded. All it takes is a bad 1-3, and then you have to reset or something like that, or you just go the wrong way once, and it could be.
And that's it. Yeah, it could be a case of you go the wrong direction, and that's it. Okay, well we're off and running again, almost perfectly synced up on both sides this time. I think Ognos maybe a second ahead, if that.
Oh, that's a glass shop, and are we gonna try it? Demon's gonna try it, and he's gonna get the good teleport.
Yep. Why does it never happen to me? Okay, don't take the jaw. Don't take. Okay, good. He knows better.
I think you take the jaw. I think you take the jaw.
Yeah, well, you and Steak can go in a wrong seed. Yeah, that's a thought. Yeah.
Oh, they're on different seeds.
They're on different seeds, so they've obviously put it in wrong on one end. Cool, I'm just, quick message to the referee. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna get them to restart. Okay, do over. No one saw anything.
Yeah, there's probably another seed too. I think.
Yeah, we're gonna be moving on to a different seed as well. That's a shame. I was looking forward to them going with the glass.
Alright.
I'll tell you what I find super annoying. That you can't use the numpad to enter a seed.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Or that you can't copy and paste the seed.
Yeah. What I think is what you're seeing for Demon there with that V.
Yeah, Demon keeps accidentally putting in a V. I think that might be his tablet. I don't know why he accidentally keeps hitting B right there, but it might just be his tablet or whatever. Oh, we got the voting up too.
Yep, we got the voting up. Okay, guys, we're off and running again. This looks like the same seed. Okay, good. So, early torch pickup, but it is a basic torch.
Yeah, and it's kind of annoying when you see a mimic and you're like, I could have anything. That's like, no, it's a basic torch.
Yeah,
that is the most common thing you're gonna find. You're gonna find basic torches, apples, and if you are on black chests, either leather armor or broadsword most of the time. That's gonna account for about 50% of those chests.
Yeah.
Purple chests aren't leveled, so purple chests you can find anything in a 1/1 purple chest, except for the ring of mana.
Yeah, nothing good in that crate, but they're both going to break it open and both feel an overarching sense of disappointment.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many good things in crates that you feel compelled to do them. I mean, they might not have anything in there.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like a lot of people settled on that strat, on that trapdoor strat that Ognos just does, where you jump toward the black skeleton and you kind of corner yourself with it. I do that too.
Yeah.
That's a really good shop. I would kill for it.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that. I'd kill for that as well. You've got 4 bombs. You're going to lose 2. You're about to head into zone 2, which is like Bomb City. So, yeah, I can't agree with that. Demon, that red bat, a little bit spooky. I think it was him who had some issues with red bats yesterday as well.
Oh, look. Oh, maybe he can realize in time that he shouldn't check this black chest if he's watching Ognos.
Yeah,
because that black chest has a blood broadsword in it.
Yeah.
No. And so now that titanium sphere looks pretty dang good.
Yep.
Yeah, because the titanium spear, I personally don't really like the weapon. But,
yeah, it's by no means the greatest weapon in the world, but compared to a blood broadsword, he's actually going to take the blood broadsword over the base flail. I don't agree with that.
I can't get behind that, but I mean, it works out for Ognos there, who just took a hit, but he healed immediately.
Yeah, and see what I mean? Here you go. That's Demon Hunter up to 9 bombs. If he just used his bombs on the shop, because you shouldn't. One of the mindsets I think racers you have to get yourself out of is, oh, I don't want to kill the shopkeeper yet because he could have something really good later. And I'm like, yeah, but he's got something really good now.
Yeah, I basically I just kill him for anything.
Like, right, there's an apple, there's some leather armor.
I mean, if there's like a shield spell in there, man, it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for that. Oh my god, this is such a nightmare right here. That. There's nothing worse. Yeah. There's nothing worse than purple mushrooms when you have a 1 range, 1 damage weapon.
Yep, Ognos taking a nasty hit there, trying to get past. I think the Banshee.
He's got armor
took a
though,
swipe at him. Yeah.
So they're like pretty even here. Demon Hunter's probably ahead by a few seconds, but armor for Ognos is going to make all the difference in the world if you can get +1 damage somehow. But I imagine they're both going to check black chest here.
Yeah, you would think so, you know. So I think Ognos is actually going to get to his chest first, despite being behind. Obsidian Spear, that's a good weapon. Demon dropping his beat multiplier just before he drops down the stairs, which in Zone 3, not advisable. You want to be ready and raring to go in Zone 3. It used to be so much worse, but even now and then, it's like, oh no.
Yeah, like this little mini swarm here for Ognos there. He actually aggroed the Minotaur, and Demon's going the wrong way. It's up left. See, Zone 3, a lot of times you want to look for those little secret rooms, but
that's a nice shop.
Okay, now he's gonna kill.
Yeah,
and
there
so
you
now
go.
He's happy that he didn't kill earlier.
Yeah, and I agree with the Crown of Thorns pick up there as well, personally. Like, I can get into that kind of mindset. I know you've got the huge armor, but like, yeah.
Well, there's no point. I mean, he had a Crown of Greed. I mean, there was no point in not picking it up. But
yeah.
Unfortunately, that bit of shopping is gonna kind of cost him a lot of time here.
Yep, and a little bit of health too. Yep, because he gets kind of sandwiched between a couple of enemies.
He's just gonna figure out. He could get that. There's a ring of regen that he could get, but kind of further lose time.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then
look,
he finds
there's...
plate mail as well. Oh, this is
So basically, all this ended up getting him was a little bit of
Behind.
extra armor, yeah, and behind, and that crown of thorns.
Yeah, so he's getting down on his Zone 3 boss, which is King Konga. King Konga Zone 3 isn't too bad. The ice
Well,
elementals can be a pain now and then, but...
Let's see if he's gonna bomb to get just... No, he's not gonna do it. Honestly, I think at that point you need... You can quick kill him if you're willing to give up on your...
On your beat multiplier, yeah.
Yeah, and I think he should have just done that. It saves quite a bit of time. It saves like something like 10 seconds or so, and but he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna check for a purple chest probably.
Yeah, ring of protection. Well, I mean, he's got plenty of armor now, so...
Ognos has boots, so he's just sitting pretty, man.
Yeah.
So, he's a bit of a swarm here, but he's gonna handle it.
Yeah, he does have a map for Zone 4, which, like Slick said, I think it is a little bit underrated. It can be super useful, like, for seeing all the little rooms in between rooms and knowing, like, okay, what can I expect in here?
Oh, yeah, just being like, hey, this is actually like a... Ognos is taking a lot of damage.
Yep, I think he just has to take a second,
He's
dance about, and
He's
off.
got a good maybe 15 seconds on Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
So that kind of stuff, that lead can kind of disappear a little quickly if you just take an optimal route. But he just gets an apple.
There you go. That makes things a bit nicer.
Yeah, maybe you can settle down a little bit here. The boots are going to be really helpful.
Yep, like you see there, just stands on the goo, no issue. Not sure what happened there. I think he was on the stairs and he could have destroyed the sarcophagus.
Okay, interesting.
Demon's got phasing?
Yeah, there was an arena, and he fought the arena for phasing. And if he can use phasing, it'd be nice, but looks like the phasing is going to not be kind to him right here.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a way to quickly get through any of that. Alright, kind of handles it. He needs to...
Just go up and smack that. Yep. Get rid of the sarcophagus. And down the trapdoor. So they're both on 4-3. Ognos significantly further ahead. But this layout is just a little bit like, oh god.
He's actually, I believe, if Demon Hunter can do it, he's gonna pass him up. The problem is this doesn't look like a super good... Oh,
no, that actually helped a lot.
That bomb goblin is really nice, and yeah,
just gonna soak
take
the
damage. All right, they're
pretty much
looks
neck
like
and neck.
I
think Demon Hunter's a little bit ahead. Yeah, Demon Hunter's about 5 or 6 seconds ahead here. And I think
and that the phasing is gonna make it go very
super
quickly.
quick. Yeah. Oh, this dead
ringer's
ringer's a little bit off the rails. Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah, the wind spell, the heavy armor actually came in handy there, and I think Demon Hunter probably has the advantage here.
Yep. So with his phasing, he's just gonna jump straight through the stage. No, what's he doing?
No.
Oh wait,
wrong.
no.
No.
Yeah, hang on. What? Demon.
No. Because you can leave all of those alive, and it's a very quick kill. And
yes, exactly what you want to be doing. Oh.
So that's the reason why you take phasing. Because it's such a good... Oh, he's going to be kicking himself for this one. He could have won this. He's not going to win this. Ognos had a very good Necrodancer fight. He needed the phasing fight to win it. Yep. And I don't think it's going to happen.
With the time difference, we will have to get the confirmation from the referee. He's going to get hit there.
Yeah, that's probably going to do it.
Yeah, that extra little bit of time delay there. Because I don't think they reset, so I think Ognos wins by about 8 seconds. I think. I'm not sure.
Yep, looks like